Hey, how's it going, YouTube? JTwoH back here for another video. Today we got a comic book haul. This one is from the last, I'd say, month or so. I definitely passed before my birthday, which was mid-July. So I'd say probably the month of July and first week or so of August. So, yeah, a couple of things here from all sorts of different vendors and people, and yeah, all sorts of crazy goodies. And one thing I'm very excited, oh, you can't see it right at a camera. I'm very excited to show you. And by the way, these are boxes I use for shipping. These are not full of anything and need to be unboxed or anything. I just need to find better spots. I actually just built a shelf on this side of the room here, and that's where all the boxes were. It was just pushed up in front of there. So now I got a nice shelf, but I need to know, I need to put my boxes somewhere. So yeah, so here we go. First thing I got was from the comic book swap group, the Omnibus group. Someone was selling this pretty cheap, and this is a double dip, but I love this. I'm not haven't unboxed it yet. It is a double dip, but I just love this release and the artwork on the cover so much. And then I'll try to figure out. There we go. And even bagged and boarded it for me, which is excellent. I tell you what, of all the Facebook groups I'm in, the wrestling swap one, the comic book swap one, the digital code, the physical movies, every group I'm in, the one that packages the best is the Omnibus collectors group, probably because it's the most expensive stuff and then probably the easiest to get damaged. But either way, I grabbed the complete collection of Winter Soldier, which I believe is trade paperbacks 1 through 3. I can't remember, and it's still in the bags, or I'd tell you. Actually, I'll just... But I have these in the omnibus form. Back... Oh, you can't see it, but it's directly behind where I would be. I think these are in the trial of the Winter Soldier omnibus. Yeah, so this is 1 through 14. So I believe it is the first 2 or 3 trade paperback volumes. I just love this release so much, and I've tried to grab it a couple times. I think at one point it was out of print. I know it's getting a reprint this year, and I had it in my wish list on In-Stock Trades, and someone in the group was getting rid of it like dirt cheap, so I snagged it. Like I said, I haven't gotten to this point in reading this run yet, but because I'm like halfway through Death of Cap. But anyway, I just wanted to, because I don't know if I'll ever read this, but it's going to sit on the shelf, and I have all of the other individual Winter Soldier trade paperbacks, so I figured I'd snag it. Next thing was from Amazon. This was stupid cheap, and it's the DC Black label. I think this was $8 shipped, obviously shipped because Amazon Prime. I know little about this, but I'm excited to read it one day. We got Batman White Knight, like I said, DC Black label, which is it's like their Marvel Knights. So I guess the Joker goes sane. Did I show the back? Look at the back of this thing too. Look at that artwork. So sick, and I love the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes' character, especially when Brubaker writes him. And I believe of the 20 or 21 issues, these are the 14 that Ed Brubaker wrote. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. Because I think like 15 on, I don't remember the author, but it's a different author, which is why they're not in the omnibus, and you have to get the 4th trade paperback. But yeah, Batman White Knight, like I said, the Joker goes sane. So pretty cool, like brand new from Amazon, $8. So love that image right there. Check that out. Next up is actually a single issue, which I don't buy often, or if ever. I mean, there's been a couple runs that I've bought in single issue, either because they're stupid cheap. At one time, the comic book shop was going out of business, so I bought a couple singles. But this one, I had just bought the 4 compendiums, which are sitting there still because I just filmed it not that long ago. And I was at a comic book store on my birthday, actually, and I went up to Fanfare, which is in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I love that comic book store. They have the omnibus on the shelf, and it's just this big thing dedicated to comics, and it's done right, unlike all my local ones. But they had this. It's $5. It was I don't know if this is a new series or if it's just this single issue. I don't know. I'll have to read The Walking Dead first, but I grabbed Negan Lives, just because it would be cool to have even if it's never valuable. I mean, I have the other Walking Dead stuff, so. Negan Lives, again, still in the plastic, haven't done anything with it. And it's in my little, you know, baggie, because that's all I ended up buying there. I mean, it's really cool to see it, but with in-stock trades, I like to support local comic books. So I was always going to buy something. It wasn't going to be an omnibus at full price, but it was going to be something. So yeah, glad I grabbed that. This is an upgrade. I actually already listed and sold the original version of this, and I got this because, well, I'll show it first. I got the deluxe edition of Watchmen, which is like 12 or 15 on Amazon when I grabbed this. It's still wrapped. I haven't unwrapped it yet because I've already read it. Now I got this because if you saw my previous unboxing, which was the In-Stock Trades All DC run, or All DC unboxing, I got the Doomsday Clock box set, and it looks like this on the shelf, and it was sitting right next to that trade paperback, and I was like, you know what, I should look into upgrading this. And sure enough, like within 2 days on Amazon, it went on sale for like $15, so I went ahead and grabbed it, and I sold my other one. I didn't sell it for as much as I'd like to. I sold it for $5 with shipping, but it's such a common trade paperback. And now on my shelf, Watchmen is going to look so much cooler right next to the 2 Doomsday Clocks. So, very excited about that. The next box contains quite a hefty, gosh dang. There's a couple in here. What order do I want to do these in? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in here. Again, the omnibus group, man. Someone was selling a bunch of trade paperbacks. One omnibus for for pretty cheap. Oh, all right, cool. I'm just gonna flip it open for pretty cheap. $5 a piece plus shipping, and then it was media shipping. So like $3, $4, maybe $5. I think I paid $30 for everything. I actually ordered this on my birthday, which was a Tuesday, and I got it that Friday. So it was awesome. It shipped all the way from Florida. It made it like 4 days. It was awesome. And a lot of I haven't read anything in this, obviously, but a couple things I'm testing the waters about, like first volumes. The first thing, which explodes all over the group, and that's how I hear about new and good items, is it just explodes all over the omnibus group, or YouTube videos, or both. Ooh, saw some risque shit there. And this is volume 1 of Saga. Saga is how I read it. Is it Sega? It wouldn't be Sega. It's Saga. Saga volume 1, which is an Image release. I know the books are really popular right now, but they also have compendiums. So if I like this, I'm more of a compendium guy personally. I don't know. Based on everything in this box, this is probably the one I'm most like. Is it gonna be good? I'm not sure, but we'll check it out. So Saga Volume 1. Let me know in the comments what you think of this, or if you think I'll like it, if you think I'll hate it, etc., etc., etc. Same with this. Now this one I don't hear as much, but I also don't see people ever get rid of it. I think this is the first volume. I'm not sure. This is another Image, so I guess I'm branching out into Image, which is weird, because I think Image is Walking Dead, and I know Image is Invincible. I could be wrong. Pretty sure. East of West, Volume 1. Which I'm hoping these are the correct Volume 1s too, like the beginning, like start fresh. Because I know the next 2 are. But again, just, I'm not familiar with it, hoping to check it out. And the worst part is with $5, if I read this and absolutely despise it, never want to collect it in a collected edition, I just get rid of it. That's the whole point. Like a library fee. Next up, this is very popular, and I think the omnibus of this just got released. It's like the 25th anniversary. Probably why he was getting rid of this. This is book 1. They've made a TV show about this. Just like I said, just not familiar with it. I haven't read any of it. And this one is, who produces this one? This one's Vertigo. So you got Preacher, book 1. I mean, it's not like I'm ahead of the bandwagon. I'd definitely be a bandwagon fan with all of these, but I've just never checked out Preacher. But it's got to be good to an extent if they made a TV show about it. So, yeah, this one's ooh. Oh, I think it was just his receipt. I thought it was like a blank check or some shit. Yeah, so this one's a little longer. This one's got like a couple more issues, just based on the spine. It's a little thicker. But, yeah, book 1 of Preacher. Yeah, that was only $5, though. It's pretty sweet. Next up, we've got Volume 1 of Brightest Day, which is the Dark Knight. I read on the back Blackest Night, and I thought Dark. I don't know why. This is the Green Lantern. Now, it doesn't say Green Lantern Brightest Day, so I'm hoping I got the right trade paperback, because I have Blackest Night. Pointing to the wrong thing. I have Blackest Night, and I think it's just one trade paperback, so I'm hoping this is the same. It says Volume 1, which makes me a little worried, but I'm hoping it's like most things, and the other volumes are separate character arcs. I could be wrong. Maybe I have to collect them all for $5. I figured I'd take the chance. Brightest Night. Let me know for sure, especially if you know, like, hey, there's 2 more volumes, Dingus, or, you know, hey, that's not the trade paperback you're looking for. There's this separate one that just has the main story. Let me know for sure, because, you know, I'm super new to the DC stuff, so I'd like to collect just the main stuff, not trying to branch out into, like, compendiums or, not compendiums, companions. I don't have very much. I think I have one omnibus, and that's The Death and Return of Superman. Next thing, the thing I was most excited about, out of that box, but not the whole video. I had ordered this on Amazon, and I'd ordered the other cover, but he had it for $5, and it's like brand new. I love this show, so I'm very excited to check it out. The Boys Omnibus Volume 1. Yeah, 1 of 6. Now this is a Dynamite. Ooh, you can't see that. Dynamite. So I've got some different stuff, not some DC or Marvel, which 2 years ago when I started reading comics heavy, I was like, yeah, I'm never going to do anything other than Marvel. And then DC, and then Image, and then it's a slippery slope. But I really liked the show. The version I had bought was the show version with that cover, and because I got it for like $11 with a promo credit, and then it was going to take all the way till the second week of second week of August. And I said, okay, no problem. I'm not, in a hurry to read it. And then he sold this for $5, so I jumped on that. Sweet deal there, The Boys. Excited to read this. And this one, I know what I'm getting into. I've heard a lot of people say the show is actually better than the comic or the series, so I guess I'll be the judge, or make my own opinion, one of the two. All right, next and last thing was the biggest thing. This one was from In Stock Trades. So this one was, everyone talked about this on the Omnibus group. This one had a printing originally a couple years ago, had a reprinting in March, and went out of print again, went out of stock, and I had like an alarm on my phone to check In Stock Trades every Tuesday at 3 p.m. between June and July, because it was supposed to drop another printing or another stock, not another printing. But I'm very excited to read this. I'm so glad I got this. I was actually I was going number 2 in the bathroom, and I saw just on Facebook someone had said, "Oh, it's back in stock," and I had my wife grab me my laptop, and I ordered this because I didn't want it to go out of stock again. The vibe of this and the hype is, let's hope it's real. Uncanny XForce. Just that spine is awesome. Of course, you got the awesome team here. Wolverine, Archangel, Nightcrawler, Deadpool, Phantom X, Psylocke, and 2 others I don't exactly recognize. So, pretty sweet. I've heard about this a lot. I've done my research. I say that. I've just watched many people unbox this, and I'm very jealous. So, I was so excited to get my hands on this. Very amped about that. So, let me know if you guys in the comments, definitely, if you've read any of these, if my thoughts are correct my facts, whatever. Like I said, I love to talk comics. That's my new deal right now. I'm totally into it, and gosh dang, there's more in this hole than I thought there was. This is going to be a heavy elevator. So let's see. Got the Winter Soldier, Batman White Knight. There's Negan Lives. I didn't take it back out. Watchmen Deluxe Edition, Saga, East of West, Preacher, Brightest Day, The Boys Omnibus Volume 1, and Uncanny XForce. So let me know if you guys have read any of these, which one I should start with. I'm still halfway through Invincible, so for the near future, that's what I'll be reading. But I like to talk comics, and hey, if you like this, you should check this out, and especially if you're part of the omnibus group, because that's primarily where everyone gets their ideas and et cetera, et cetera. So, as I clean house, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I have all my links in the description: Twitter, Instagram, eBay, Blu-ray.com, TV Time, and Letterboxd, where I rate and review TV shows and movies respectively. And my podcast I co-host with Mr. Crazy Joe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.